Alright, now, first things first. Well, I was gonna say first things first, we need to make sure it's daytime and that it's not raining. Wait, is it daytime? Oh no, it's late day. Maybe if I go and make it day, it'll stop raining. We need beautiful weather until noon. Let's see. Yeah, we don't appear to still be raining. Is it foggy today? A little, but we'll see how we do. We'll see how we go. Not anything I can do about the fog anyway. Alright, we have the two halves of the medallion. It's time to join them. Hoist the medallion. Wow. Here we are in the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Now, you'll notice that she is here. She was the one that we did that little errand for back in Liurnia. She needed her necklace back or whatever. But whenever I talk to her, she's actually going to teleport me somewhere. So I'm going to leave her for now, grab this side of grace over here, and then I'll talk to her. The first time I came up here, I talked to her immediately, and she teleported me, and then I had to go all the way back to Liurnia and then go up the elevator again. So I'm not making that mistake again. I love this game's liberal use of yellow. Oh, talk to Melina.
The Erd Tree is close.
Indeed.
Only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree.
Is that right?
Where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
Okay, whatever. I think, these guys are friendly. Or, well, I don't know if they're friendly, but I don't think they attack. So, yeah, we're okay. I don't need to worry about them stomping on me or anything. Alright, how's it going?
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand and have audience with my mistress.
Yeah, sure.
Give me your hand. I will pray that you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
Oh, that was weird. I guess I wasn't in the right position for the animation. Volcano Manor. It's like Bowser's Castle. Greetings.
Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Raya spoke well of you. A warrior of promise, I believe she said. Perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment.
Depends what it
Join
is.
us here at the Volcano Manor and resist the tide. Why accept the burden of their grace, or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? Rise with us against the Erd Tree.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Interesting. Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The drawing room lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable, but be sure to earn your keep.
Drawing room key. I feel like that's like the second key item I've gotten that's an actual key. Oh no, I've gotten a few. Well, wait. I don't think this counts. Is it literally 2? 2. Of all the key items I've acquired in this game, 2 of them are keys. That's funny. You look at the previous games and you go into your key item list and it's just like nothing but keys.
The drawing room is through the hall. Use the key I handed you and make yourself comfortable. Use the key.
Okay, whatever. Down here. Behold dog. No patrolling ahead, therefore try behind. This door's blocked shut. Oh, there we go. Ah, there she is. Oh, there's a few people in here. Hello there.
Hello again, brave Tarnished.
You're weird.
As a scout, I am pleased to see you again here at the Volcano Manor under Lady Tanith's guidance. May you tread the path of valor. Brave Tarnished under Lady Tanith.
Yeah, sure. Recusant finger. Letter from Volcano Manor. Okay, wait, hold on. I never read this. I mean, do I need to be reading keys? No, not really. Recusant finger. Attempts an invasion of another player's world. If successful, you arrive as an invader, recusant, with the objective of defeating the host of fingers. Covered in snake scales, an heirloom of the Lord of the Volcano Manor, bequeathed to Tarnished, who have become family. So is this like the non-cracked red eye orb that's in the Dark Souls games that you can use over and over again? I'm actually not sure. No, wouldn't that be this? Oh no, this makes a summon sign. Attempts an invasion. Yeah, so this must be like the non-cracked red eye orb, I guess. I don't know. All the multiplayer stuff is like, it's like I don't understand any of it. I don't really care.
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. You have harbored doubts from the very beginning. Perhaps this day was always lurking on the horizon. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, Think on that. This blasphemous path, before you can...
Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm not scared. Look who it is. Your poor tomboy died, did she? And you found your way here?
Ah. Oh, it's you, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes?
I thought you were coming to kill the people that killed your tomboy, not, like, join up with them.
I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya.
Yeah.
Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course, my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions.
I gotta be honest, I don't know about that logic, my dude.
I always resented these hands. Their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
You love that phrase, don't you?
I always repel, but that won't be. They'll be dark. The tale of...
Okay, whatever. You're something else. Alright. I realized I never read that thingy. Letter from Volcano Manor. A written request from Volcano Manor disclosing the name of a tarnished to be hunted. Old Knight Eastvan. He can be found in Limgrave. Find the red mark on your map for the exact location. Oh, wow. Here. Okay. Well, thankfully it marked it for me, so I don't even have to. So, I shan't forget about it. But, you know, that's enough of this, little side path. Let's head back to the Altus Plateau. See, no, it's not even daytime anymore. You know what? I'll just make it morning, and then we can have a good old explore. With the full day ahead of us. Ugh, why's it gotta be raining? Gross. That's a shame. Hopefully it doesn't rain for long. Okay, let's see. I'll go from the old lift and just kind of follow the road. Pardon me, boys. Let's see. I should be prioritizing finding the map for this area. Now there is a map up here, but that's not going to be the map that we need. Not for this area, at least. So, hopefully whenever the sun rises a bit more, it'll stop raining. The rain spoils the beauty a little bit. What's going on with y'all? Ow. Ah! The horse is so fragile. You get knocked off of it as if someone, like, sneezes on you. There we go. Oh, I see the guidance of grace. Nice, nice. Oh. Hello.
Bok the seamster at your service, master.
Yeah.
Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Do I want to take the cape off of my Red Mane Knight armor? Can you undo it? It might be cool without the cape, actually. Well, I mean, I don't know. Capes are just cool. Why would I not want a cape?
Please do.
Yeah, I always thought it was strange. All of his alterations that he makes, they just, they remove a cape. Like, if the garment has a cape, it will just take the cape off. Like, why would you want that? Capes are awesome. There's an encampment. Knight on a horse. Is that it? It looks like it's just him, pretty much. Oh, okay, there's another one. 2 knights. Ugh. God. The knights are so annoying. Oh. I just hit B to crouch. I don't know what game I thought I was playing. Oh, crap. Ooh, we're okay. Ah, okay. Okay. What the heck was that? Oh my god. Okay. Come on, buddy. There we go. Okay. The knight's dead. Now I can worry about his little cronies. Back up, homeboys. Good God. Lanedale Knight grieves. I saw a chest over here a second ago. It's right here. The chest is right here, by the way. Cool. Now, I don't know where that guy on horseback went. It is a little concerning. Where did he go? Yeah, it's not good that I've lost track of him because I don't want to be killing the rest of these guys and have him sneak up on me. That would be bad. I don't see him anywhere though, so maybe it's fine. Perish. Oh, you're not dead. Okay. Easy, pal. No prob, no prob. Well, you're some lookout. Message was appraised. Wow, I wonder which one. Oh, there's a pumpkin head here. Oh, okay, he has seen me. What's going on, buddy? Whoa. Oh, okay, he's freaking out. Ah! Stay back. That's enough of that. That is enough. Fan daggers. Okay, so far so good. In the encampment. No major issues. What on earth? What are you shooting at, buddy? Huh, that was weird. I don't know why he was shooting out there. I'm also still wary about Horse Guy. I thought he might be down here, but like, I don't see him anywhere. Oh. Hello? Wow, that guy's not very observant. Lanedale Soldier Gauntlets, Lanedale Soldier Greaves. Wow. Okay. Seems like down here is safe, more or less. I'll take the goodies. Troll's Golden Sword. What else? There's another wagon here. Great Shield Talisman. Troll's Golden Sword. Sword given to the lesser giants who fought for the Erdtree during the war against the giants long ago. Though they have lost their minds, they stay inseparable from their swords that are in sad shape, such that the gold plating had flaked away. Huh. The Knights of Lanedale once modeled themselves after the Tree Sentinels. Their purpose is to protect that which deserves protection, and thus the shield always comes before the sword. Yeah, and it makes them a pain in the ass to fight. Alright, I guess that's it for this little encampment then. There's 2 branching paths out from this encampment, but I don't want to get too sidetracked because I was trying to follow this road. And look, there's the map piece. So let's just head back up here. Once I get the map piece, I can better decide how I want to go about exploring. Check that out. Golden seed right here. Wow. Ugh. What? Why you gotta come with the rain? Ugh. I haven't had a chance to like admire the view of this place like at all. Hello there. Alright, map fragment. Altus Plateau. Let's have a look. Where was that encampment? It's not even like marked on the map, it doesn't look like. Huh, weird. Okay. Well, the region that has been revealed by this map fragment, it's kind of funneling me towards the northeast. This whole area is still blocked off, or not blocked off, but you know, it's not. It's covered up. So I guess we'll just stay where I can see for now. There's like a church or something over here. That seems as good a place to start as any. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, drop down. Oh! Okay, we're okay. That felt like farther than it actually was. Dog. Another dog. that it? Are there any more? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright. Second Church of America. Oh dear. Friend?
Eleonora. It seems I am no match for you, but I've learned a thing or two myself. You see, I've sliced the finger off. Please. Please, Eleonora. Yield to the cesspool no longer. Do not stain the immaculacy of your sword. Your flesh. Your fire.
Oh, rest in peace. Nagakiba. Seems like Eleonora. Oh! Hello. Oh, check you out. Haha. Whoa. Easy, easy. Oh my god. What on earth? Good god. No. Oh! She actually doesn't do... Okay. Wow, the range on that. Oh, you're out of flasks. How sad. No. Ooh. Okay, yeah. That's not a nice attack. Get away from me. Not this. You like this attack, huh? Wow, the range! Alright, no, you're freaking dead. Look at her armor. She is freaking dead. Alright. Oh, these stupid dogs. What's this? Before she spawns again. Oh, Sacred Tear, okay. Alright, come on. I ain't giving her no time. Dang it. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so running... Okay. Running directly away from her is not the move. No. Do not do that anymore. Oh my god. Stop! That is so BS. Oh my... What? What are these moves? Oh my god, stop. Oh my god. That's enough. Okay, well I guess we'll both heal. No. Okay, it somehow didn't hit me that time. Get... Why did that do like 0 damage? Hello? Oh, no flasks. For you. Okay, not the best time to try and drink a freaking flask. Okay, wait, I don't actually want to come out here because there's a dog. There's a dog I didn't kill. Stop! No. Oh my god, what the heck is that? That's just the, like, lose 75% of your health bar attack. Oh my god. You are so annoying. Ah! What? You're dead. My god. Purifying Crystal Tear, Eleanor's Pole Blade. Alright. We have things to read. Purifying Crystal Tear. Can be mixed into the Flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction purifies the curse from Moog, Lord of Blood's terrifying Rite of Blood. Okay. And then we have... Nagakiba. Katana with a ferociously long blade. Signature weapon of Yura, Hunter of Bloody Fingers. Reminiscent of a reinforced spear. Its imposing length can be put to good use with powerful thrusting attacks. Wow. That might be an upgrade for the Uchigatana. Eleanor's Pole Blade. Twinned Naginata, forged in the land of reeds. Chosen weapon of Eleanor, a violet bloody finger. Her mastery of the sword was such that her onslaught was likened to a whirlwind, but now her legacy is stained by accursed blood. Unique skill, Bloodblade Dance. Leap at foe to perform a flurry of tornado-like attacks. Follow up with an additional input to perform an attack that ends in an evasive maneuver. Huh, interesting. This weapon actually requires arcane to use. But I wouldn't exactly call it an arcane weapon. It's EDD. It scales just as well with arcane as it does with dex. So, cool, but, you know, still not really what we're looking for. And, as a matter of fact, I've actually been thinking, ever since I picked up the Black Wet Blade, the possibility of an occult infusion has been interesting to me. Like, why, since there are so few, seemingly, good arcane weapons in this game, why don't I just make my own arcane weapon? Like, this is the closest thing I found to an arcane weapon. Or, I mean, I guess I found, what was it, this? The Reduvia? Oh, no, that's D2. So, not even. Like, why are there no good arcane weapons? Hello? So, I'll just make my own. And honestly, this Nagakiba is... Look at the length on that. Oh, wow. I could hit people from so far away. Let's head back to the Round Table Hold and look into this a little bit. I'll have to upgrade this sword back from... Oh my gosh, it's so long. It looks cool though, I like it. I'll have to upgrade it all the way from +0. I'll see how high I can get it. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
So, let me do Ashes of War on the Nagakiba. Oh. I'll have to give it an Ash of War. Okay, I don't know. I'll give it like double slash. Double slash with occult infusion. And see, that immediately gives it C Arcane, which is already better than that Pole Blade and the Reduvia. And this is at +0, so it's going to go higher than that. It might go up to a B or even an A. So yeah, occult infusion. And then upgrade it. I probably won't be able to upgrade it enough to where it's an actual improvement over the Uchigatana, at least not yet. Let me see. So my right-handed damage with this is 242. My right-handed damage with the Uchigatana is 267. It's actually not that far off. I need smithing stone 4s. Yeah. I need a lot of smithing stone 4s, actually. Where can I get smithing stone 4s? I need, to go into a mine. I haven't done a mine in, like, a while. I've done this mine, and then I did, where is it? This mine, and that was it. But they're usually full of smithing stones. There is one here. I guess we could go and try that. I don't want to go back to Liurnia, but it's fine. It's fine. I wanna get this weapon upgraded. Okay, let's just go and do it. So I'll go from this church. Oh. Hello. I did not expect her to be here.
Oh, hello. Is that you over there?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes?
Fingerprint grapes.
They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped.
Yeah, I
by
think
their
I have
fingers.
one, don't I?
I would truly love to try one. The distant light seems far closer than before, but I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad.
Yeah, I do have one. From, what's his face? That invader. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh God.
Fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape.
How
sweet. Yet, how it burns. Thank you. I've composed myself again. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll be a finger maiden. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be...
Okay, take it easy. Alright, so yeah, so going down here should take me over to that mine. Oh, merchant. What's going on, dude? I don't want to, like, spend too much time exploring around because it's not, this is not Liurnia time right now. It's supposed to be Altus Plateau time. So we carry on. I mean, we can just kind of run past all these enemies. There's a knight over here. I mean, might as well, right? I ran past those, but I'll try and fight this guy. Why not? Ah! Alright. He might actually be easier on foot. Because then I can unsheath. Ooh! Holy crap. That probably would have killed me if it hit me or come close. Cuckoo Knight Helm. Wow. Out of the way, Squirty. Back in Liurnia. Just for a brief little detour. I'm just doing a cave real quick. Just to get some smithing stones, and then we will return. Ooh, a golden seed. Don't mind if I do. So many squirties over here. Smithing stone 5. Let's see. Oh, I can do both. Yes. And yes. Amazing. Alright. Let's see what we got here. If I had known that I was about to switch to a different weapon, I would have saved those smithing stones 4. I would have saved those smithing stone 4s until a little bit later, and then I would have been able to upgrade the Nagakiba a lot more. But I'm excited to get that upgraded, because I've been really enjoying using the katana, and so like to find a better one, and also making it occult. That'll be good. Try fire. Of course, this place is going to be full of those stupid miners that are annoying. Oh, look, there's one right there. Beautiful. Oh, nice. There's 3 right there. So hopefully there's plenty more in here. Hiding in the shadows. Okay, for a second I was like, is the AI on these guys like broken? Because I was walking like right up to them and they weren't reacting. 2 more, beautiful. How many is that already? 6, look at that. Oh, no. I don't have any boluses, do I? I really need to get all the cookbooks for the boluses, so I can just craft any bolus I need at any given time. Oh my god. Looking for smithing stones. Okay. So high. Oh my gosh, how high are we going? Group ahead. Sure enough. Oh crap, I hit the wall. Another smithing stone 4. Amazing. That's the guy that shoots fire, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, doing the backstabs is like healing my poison damage without having to waste a flask. That's actually so nice. Yeah, that talisman's really come in handy. Like, see, now I'm at full health. An obscene amount of smithing stones in here. Just what I needed. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh crap. Where? Oh my god. Get off of me! Holy crap. Oh dear. Alright. Okay, my gosh. What's over here? Another smithing stone 4. Oh, there's a guy just like right here. Hello? Wow. That's 12. That's all that I would need. There's still more though, so I guess I'll keep exploring. I am here. I might as well just... Now, there's quite a bit of poison traps in here. There we go. But yeah, I'm already in here, so I might as well just keep exploring. Scarab ahead, but be wary of explosion. Is that right? Somber's missing stone 4. I cannot talk. Didn't expect explosion. Yeah. Well, I did, because someone told me about it. Ruin-strewn precipice. Huh. Oh, a Site of Grace. Nice. Might as well have a rest. Should be able to get a backstab on this guy. Oh! Please do not push me off, sir. Oh my god, he tried. Get off my screen. Oh, there's more! Oh my god, die. Whenever I fight those, I just end up mashing RB as fast as possible and hoping that they die. What's up here? Nothing? Oh no, there is something. Somber smithing stone 3. I don't care about no stupid somber. Garbage. There is a gnat buzzing around my face, and it needs to stop. I can now summon, apparently. Why not, right? Birdie, let's go. I need to upgrade Birdie again. I think I've picked up the thing I need in order to upgrade him again. I need to just go and do it. There's one of those. Let me just rush him. Maybe I can kill him before he causes any major problems. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Birdie, stay strong. Oh! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, Birdie's going home. Well, thanks for the help, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he helped. I hear more singing. Item ahead and short try jumping. Oh god, I do not want to fall there. gesturing ahead. Where's this item? Okay. That was not worth it at all. Okay. Die, octopus. Oh my god. And I see you, don't think I don't. Get away. Oh, another smithing stone. I don't really need to be picking them up anymore, but like, you can't have too many. Oh, that guy fell off the ladder. We're so high above Liurnia now. Big octopus over there. Should I just rush it again? I mean, that worked pretty well the first time. Oh my god, there's two? Oh, wait, no. There's only one singer. That is the one singing. That one looks different, though. Or, I don't know, maybe there are two. Maybe they're both the same, but only one of them is singing. Oh, God. I feel like I need to just go in. I'm probably going to end up getting poisoned. Alright. Give me iframes. Or not. Okay, I thought... Oh, okay, whatever. Whoa! Holy crap. Okay. Stop that. Oh my god. Wow, that almost killed me. Get away from me, thingy. Okay, you're dead. You can die too, octopi. Are there not any, like, normal bats? Like the black ones? I guess not. Huh. Okay, I mean, whatever. I'm not complaining. I mean, I guess I can go investigate the octopi up here. I'm not gonna, like, kill them. I'm not gonna bother. But, like, they're protecting items. I want to know what they are. And me saying I don't want to bother makes it sound like I'm uncaring, you know? I just don't care enough. But in reality, I'm too scared to fight the big octopus. So I'm just gonna kind of like run through here and grab the items if I can. Pardon me. Serpent God's curved sword. Okay, I'll be going now. Thank you. Have a good one. Alright, yeah, that was definitely the play there. Serpent God's curved sword? Is that what it was called? Where is that? Oh, right here. Oh my god, look at that. Curved sword fashioned in the image of an ancient serpent deity and tool of a forgotten religion practiced on Mount Gelmir. Formerly used to... Oh god. I swear, every time I start reading an item description I have to burp or something. Formerly used to offer up sacrifices, this sword restores HP upon slaying an enemy. Huh, wow. Just like a passive bonus like that. That's pretty cool. Elevator. Another side of grace. This place just keeps going on and on. I need 9,000. Is that enough to like use items for? Is that close enough? Why not, right? Let me use 2 of these. And then I will use... yeah, 2 of these. There we go. That's exactly 9,000. Is that enough? Yes. Alright. What do we have up here? Oh my gosh. 3 summon signs. Millicent. Blackguard. Great Horn Tragoth. Wow. I think you can only ever have 2. I mean, why not, right? Let's do Millicent. We helped her. We gave her the needle. Is she coming? Hello? Welcome, welcome. And let's get, Blackguard. Let's get this guy. He seems cool. Yeah, and see, that other one's gone now. I think you can only ever have 2 at once. There might be, like, talismans or something that can increase the amount. Wow, look at this guy. Hey. How do I, gesture? There we go. Hey! Hey! Alright, is everyone ready? Now, since I summoned 2 people, this boss is probably going to have like 5 million health. But, oh, I can even... why not? Let's just get everything involved. Come along, everyone. I thought you could only summon... wow. An NPC/player. Or a spirit, but not both. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Get out of the lava. I guess that theory's wrong, and that you can... oh, get staggered? Get through a post, get through a post. Alright. It does have a lot of health. That is for sure. Did it have iframes right there? I guess it did. Birdie has perished. These 2 are still going pretty strong, it looks like. Magma Worm Makar, huh? Oh, get staggered again? Nice, nice. Okay, guys, let me get through a post. We are absolutely manhandling this guy. What is he doing? If this was Dark Souls 1, you could cut his tail off. Unfortunately not. Well, he's dead. Good job, team. That was fun, fighting with so many people like that. Cool. What was it? Magma worms. It was some sword. This. Curved greatsword wielded by magma worms. The shape resembles a dragon's jaw and is covered in hard scales. It's said these land-bound dragons were once human heroes who partook in dragon communion, a grave transgression for which they were cursed to crawl the earth upon their bellies, shadows of their former selves. Wow, that's hardcore. Grab the scale sword with both hands as a worm and hold it in its mouth and leap forward, smashing it into the ground and triggering a blast of magma. Follow up with an additional input to perform a chopping attack. Weird. Alright. Well, that was cool. It continues on, though, so let's keep going. Wow, this is a slow elevator. I mean, it's picking up speed. Okay. Altus Plateau. So then that'll be what we just did. That'll be the alternate route of getting to the Altus Plateau if you don't want to get the if you don't want to get the two halves of the medallion. You can just go through that cave and go up this way. Alright. Well, I don't want to start exploring Altus Plateau from a different direction. The point of going through that cave was not to come out here. It was to get the smithing stones, which I did. So let's go and use those. And then we will continue exploring the Altus Plateau from where we were. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter.
So I want Occult Nagakiba. I want +9, +10, or no, +12, +13. Okay. Are they both? They're both 13 now. So as far as that's concerned, they're on equal footing. But this one has occult scaling, or this one has arcane scaling because I made it occult. So let's take a look at that. So wait, okay, so this one is, or wait, let me look at this one first. This one is 290, and this one was 267. So yeah, this is now my best weapon. Awesome. I'm excited to try that out. Let's head back to Altus Plateau immediately. And finally, I actually have a reason to be increasing my arcane. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot he was standing there. Imagine if I just, like, killed him. That would have been so sad. But yeah, now I actually have a reason to level my arcane. Because I was just doing it in the hopes that I was finding an arcane weapon. But now, I have an arcane weapon. I had to make my own, but I do have one. So now as I increase my arcane, this weapon will get stronger. I should check out the Ash of War I put on it. Double slash. Let's see. Wow, that uses hardly any FP. I will miss Unsheath, probably, but that seems pretty cool. So, no problem there. Alright, well, I'll just rest to get that FP back. And then I guess I'll continue exploring to the north up this path. It's a shame it has to be nighttime, but what can you do? Yes. I was thinking, as I was killing those guys, I was like, was there something I forgot to do in the round table hold? Yes, I need to upgrade Birdie. I'm not being very, like, efficient with my time here. But it's okay. I need to upgrade Birdie.
Greetings. Are you here for...
Yes. There we go. So now he's +5. There's something you should know. Oh, talk. I'll do talk first.
I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order.
Is that right?
I can understand their yearnings. What they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually. That I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner.
Okay, cool. There's something you should know.
I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table.
On the opposite side.
And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
In the wing opposite. Let's go and check that out. Is there anything new with any of these people? No, you're boring. Oh. Okay. He's like not long for this world, it seems like. What about you?
Ah, I had been waiting for your return.
Have you?
I've decided to leave the Round Table Hold after all. As I mentioned, I'm off in search of the noble gold mask. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
No, I'm okay.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Have fun on your journey or whatever. What about you? Let me guess, journey to the capital?
Journey to the capital.
The two things.
You maybe.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh yeah, this door's open now. Okay. I don't have a bell bearing, do I? Oh, I do. Ghost form Picker's bell bearing? Ghost form. What is that? Ghost Glovewort Picker's bell bearing 1. Ghost form Picker's bell bearing 1. Weird. I wonder why it said that. How odd. Dung, oh dung. All the more dung, oh dung. Hello?
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude. I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
So, you'll be the dung eater then. Nice place you got here. Alright, whatever, loser. Okay. You know, kind of like takes the thunder out of your insult whenever you struggle to get the word loser out of your mouth. But, you know, what can you do? We resume our exploration, finally. Okay, what time is it? Night. Let's just make it morning again, and then go and have a good explore. Finally. Alright, north we go. I feel like I've gone up this road like 5 times and never actually made any progress going anywhere. And killed these guys once again. Oh my god, look who it is. We may not meet for some time, you say, huh?
Ah, look who we have here. How delightful to meet a familiar face, even after departing the Round Table Hold. I've been doing some learning of my own since then, actually.
That was like
And will
less than
happily
5 minutes
pass it
ago.
on to you.
About the Noble Gold Mask.
I'm yet to find the Noble Gold Mask. I suppose he'll be closer to the Erd Tree. The path ahead might be perilous, but tread it I shall. Since departing the Round Table Hold, I've come to understand, in my solitude, how little it is I truly know. May the Golden Order shine through you.
You don't seem to be on much of a journey, you're just kind of standing here. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Shoo, check this out. That is gorgeous. For a lot of people, I've heard this take often. The Altus Plateau is their favorite, or I mean, I guess not necessarily their favorite area, but like the area that they think is like the prettiest, the best looking area. And you know what? I cannot argue with anyone who says that. I personally prefer Liurnia, but Altus is pretty nice. Hello, old lady.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers.
Yeah, I know the drill. Let's just get this over with.
Bless you. To the east, ruins of gold. To the west, the serpent's sacrilege. Wherever the path leads, so shall you follow. Wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse. A curse. The curse of Queen Marika.
These people, I swear. Oh, there's a little tent over here. Lump of flesh. What's going on, merchant? Your neighbor over here is weird. Are you like her?
Oh dear. Am I terribly sorry.
Yeah.
Are you here as a customer?
Yeah, well, let's see what you have. Knowledge and brief. Sure, yeah. Unseen assassins and imp shades.
Oh, I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
I mean, I just bought 2 of your items. Unseen assassins. Some assassins cannot be seen with the naked eye. Seems the Erdtree sentries once carried torches that could cast light on these prowlers. The Erdtree sentries once carried torches that could cast light on these prowlers. Huh, I have no idea. Nothing can touch the shades of imps in the hero's graveyard. Only Rosus's light can give them form. Your knowledge in brief is terrible. There's a portal here. I would say I'll mark that portal, but this appears to be a dead end. I don't know if I can drop here. Let's just take the portal. That way we don't have to come back for it. Yes, let's go. Okay. We're in a different part of Altus Plateau. And it's not misty anymore, mercifully. Wow. This place is really nice, I gotta be honest. This sword is so long. It's kind of funny. Right. So you'll be who what's his face was looking for. Wow. Let's stand together. What's your deal? Okay, you don't talk. Alright. Well, I'll let what's-his-face know that you're over here. He'll be excited. What do we have this way? There's a guy up on this cliff. What are you doing over here? I want to try out this Ash of War. He doesn't see that I'm here, though. This is a perfect opportunity for a backstab. I can't not backstab. Wow, he almost saw me. Oh, he fell. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it does... Ow. Decent damage. Can I backstab you again? Oh, okay, that has a pretty big AoE. Wow, just swinging a club at me. Haima Glintstone Crown, Battle Mage Robe, Battle Mage Manchettes, Battle Mage Leg Wraps. A whole set. What are y'all doing? Wow, the range on this sword is actually really good. I mean, obviously, but it doesn't just look like it's long. Like, it hits from pretty far. Right. Hello, merry folk. Are you friend or foe? Seems to be friend. One of the merry folk has perished. Okay, yep. They're mad now. Wow, that Ash of War is actually pretty good. For groups, it's like... Wow, that is actually... I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it compared to Unsheathed, since I liked Unsheathed so much, but for groups, that's really good. Twinned Knights Swords. Navy hood, noble's traveling garb, noble's gloves, noble's trousers. Okay, wait. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Ray Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Scholars of the Haima Conspectus sought the power to quell conflict, and to this end studied the sorceries of cannon fire and the gavel. Huh. And then... hooded cloak of deep navy, worn by expatriated royalty. Such cloaks were gifted to those who departed on missions to faraway lands from which they would never return, but what choice did they have, having seen the guidance of grace? I have so many, like, duplicates. I should go and sell all the duplicate crap I have. Whenever war broke out and the Academy sealed its gates, only Haima's scholars dared venture outside. Seclusion is no way to foster discovery. It is only a convenient form of escape. Traveling attire fashioned from metallic white silk thread, worn by expatriated royalty. A gift of such rare beauty, a royal wouldn't disgrace their illustrious heritage even if found dead in a ditch in the middle of nowhere while wearing such splendid raiment. Okay. Nothing in here. Wow. Unceasingly beautiful as always. There's a castle over there. A lone soul wandering in a pond. Tragic. Alright. Let's see. So I came from there. That bridge is where that portal shat me out. And I guess I could go down this road and then either go that way or that way. The road seems to be going that way. That's like the... because this doesn't really lead anywhere. It just goes into that pond. It doesn't look like there's anything too interesting going on at that pond, so I'll just keep going this way. Pardon me, sheep. There's a minor Erd tree. Need to make note of that, that's there. Not to forget about it. Where am I on the map? So that portal brought me from here to here. Okay. No prob. Not much seems to be going on around here. There's some structures up there, though. This is so yellow. I love it. Oh, and now it's raining. Or no, it just got cloudy. As soon as I'm commenting about how happy I am that it's yellow, it becomes not yellow. Okay, well, y'all were mean before, so I'm not even going to give you a chance to, like, be mean and surprise me. I'm just going to attack you. How about that? Actually, I will rest here, since I've used some FP. These three are back, but I guess that's fine. I'm not even giving you the chance to betray me. I'm just killing you outright. Ooh, God. Alright. What in God's name? These guys remind me of the, like, witch enemies in, Hemwick in, Bloodborne. Not the boss, which is in Hemwick, but just, like, the... what's that place called? Hemwick Charnel Lane? the enemies in that area before that boss. They give me the same vibes. I'm becoming a very big fan of that Ash of War. I don't know, maybe it's just particularly good against these specific enemies. And it won't be... Like, I can't imagine it being super useful against bosses. Because anything that's gonna, like, stagger, it's gonna be good against. But if it's not gonna stagger, I can't see it doing all that much. But, I mean, it might be good for building bleed. It uses so little FP though, which is good. Rune Arc, nice. I wonder how many of those I have now. Every time I pick one of those up, I think, oh, I need to equip a Great Rune, and then I forget again. So the Rune Arcs, whenever you use them, they give you the blessing of whatever rune arc, or whatever great rune you have equipped. So like here it says, Godric's Great Rune raises all attributes, Radahn's Great Rune raises maximum HP, FP, and stamina, you know? But like, it's not just passive. In order to get that bonus, you have to equip the Great Rune, and then use a rune arc. And then whenever you equip the Great Rune, it will appear in that box in the top left next to my health and stamina and FP. That big empty box. But I just keep forgetting to... I just keep forgetting to equip one. But even if I did equip one, I would probably rarely ever use a rune arc, so it's not like I'm missing out anything. I think in all the times that I've played this game before, like in all my time playing before, like 1.5 playthroughs, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I used a rune arc. Maybe 2 hands, but definitely not more than that. I would only use them when the straits got really dire, and I needed every, like, bit of help I could possibly get. I'm hearing people, like, all over the place, but there's like no one around. What about you? Are you making noise? Oh, dogs. Ow. The length of this katana is like really handy. I need to get used to how far away I can hit people, because the Uchi katana was not very long. And I need to remember to be on the lookout for smithing stone 5s in order to upgrade this sword now. I just went to hit LT in order to like set up an unsheath. But no, I cannot do unsheaths anymore. Oh? Godskin Apostle. Hello there. What's your deal? Okay. Just about killed me outright. Wow. Let's test that theory. Okay, I mean, it does decent damage, and I'm sure it builds up good bleed, but as I thought, with him not being able to, like, he doesn't stagger on every hit like those women do, it's not going to be as effective. Whoa. Oh, get bled? Ooh! My god. AoE? Yep. Oh! Freaking Stretch Armstrong. Whoa. Holy crap. This guy's funky. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't think I'm going to be killing this guy on this attempt. I've gone through way too many flasks. Ah! Maybe I should not do that Ash of War as much. Ow. Not the best use of a flask ever, but... Oh crap, I need to get out of here. Oh, I couldn't get out in time. He started that when I was, like, right next to him. That's unfortunate. Okay, yep. That just kills. That just kills you. It's okay, I'll summon Birdie, and we should be able to do it. Now watch, I'm going to be stuck here for, like, forever. Hopefully not. Where's this side of grace? Or, Stick of America, rather. Alright, I need Birdie on deck. Okay, wait, I want this. And I want Birdie. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, good one, Birdie. Wow, he's already halfway dead. Okay, yep. I think that was worth it. That didn't do that much damage. Oh! Okay, maybe that Ash of War is, like, really good. Holy crap! We just destroyed him! Did Birdie help that much? Godskin Peeler, Scouring Black Flame. Holy crap. Unique twin blade wielded by Godskin Apostles, characterized by its disturbing design. One end features a sickle for slicing attacks, while the other boasts a winding spike for boring into flesh. Much skill is required to wield this weapon due to its asymmetric nature. Spin armament overhead and then plunge it into the ground to summon a ravaging vortex of black flames. Hold to create an initial flame tornado while spinning the armament. Wow. Yeah, I think, since Birdie was able to, like, distract him a little bit, I was able to get the Ash of War off more. Since, like, I could get behind him while he was attacking Birdie and do the Ash of War. And, like, that just absolutely destroyed him. Holy crap. I'm very pleased with the new weapon of choice here. Now leveling up Arcane is, like, the move now. Phew, wow. What's going on over here? killed your god or whatever. Okay. That seems to be about it for this area. This little windmill place. I walked past this somehow. Apparently there was a path leading left and then to like another windmill. I missed it. Let's go back. Don't want to miss anything. Alright, Windmill Village. Completed. Where was that path that I missed? Oh, is it just this right here? Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh god. Okay, we have some Misbegotten. Let's try out this Ash of War on this guy. Okay, yeah. It only is really... Oh wow, holy crap. It's only really gonna like do really well if I'm able to get a lot of it off without getting hit and like knocked out of it. That's why Birdie was such a big help there, because I was able to really hammer down that Ash of War since he was focusing on Birdie. Can you backstab these things? I don't even know. Yep, seems to be so. Okay, cool, cool. Oh god. Raw meat dumpling. Okay, cool. Alright, so there wasn't actually really even anything here. Alrighty. We continue up the road. What was that? I saw something. Oh, it's wolves. I don't care about fighting wolves. Oh dear. Alright, keep an eye out for that, I guess. Keep it rolling. Alright, yeah. Those trebuchets need to be taken care of ASAP. Serpentine maneuvers. Alright, I think I'm too close now. They can't hit me. Who's doing this nonsense? Check out these guys. Are you the vanguard of this little encampment? Oh god. Yeah, bunch up for me. Slightly out of range. Thanks for the flask. Who else wants some? You? I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a lot stronger with this sword. See, if I chase that scarab, it's gonna get me into trouble. Oh, I wanted to backstab. I don't know, maybe not. There's not any, like, super terrible enemies around here. No! Oh, okay. We got him. Ash of War Lightning Slash. Wow. That's almost even... Ooh, there's a guy on a horse. That's almost better for groups than... the R1 variant of Unsheath. Like, that's intended to be, like, a group killing attack. But, like, I never had that much luck with it. I would always try and do it around groups, but it would only ever hit, like, one person out of, like, the several that were there. Alright, hold on. Ooh, easy. Okay, hold on. Where's Horse Guy? Ooh! I didn't want to lose track of him, because that could have been bad. Just die. Oh my god. Put your stupid shield away, dude. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. He's dead. Alright, Horse Guy. Oh god. Now fighting these guys is going to be a little different since I don't have Unsheath. Yeah, like, normally I would just Unsheath whenever he's about to attack and that would stagger him, but that Ash of War, my Ash of War doesn't have as much stagger. Okay. Okay, I mean, I guess if you just force it, you'll get there as well. Yeah, I need to come up with a new strategy for those knights, because before, I would bait out an attack, and then right when they're about to swing, I would do an Unsheath, and the Unsheath would come out faster than their attack, and the R2 Unsheath would stagger them, so the attack they were about to do would be cancelled. But this Ash of War doesn't do very much stagger damage, so... I'll need to come up with a new way to fight those guys. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting off, I'm getting off, I'm getting off. You don't have to kick me anymore. Just die. Just. Oh my god. These guys are such a freaking pain, I swear. And I'm glad too that this sword also has bleed, like the Uchigatana. Oh, look at this chest. It's like a Dark Souls 1 chest. Great bow, great arrow. Not the most exciting loot. Oh my god. I actually fell. Stop! Oh my god, stop. The little guys who just hit you and then knock you down, it's so annoying. Alright, well, this encampment taken care of? Alright. Instead of heading through that big gate, or that big archway, I'm going to... Oh, it says I'm in combat. What am I in combat with? Oh, there's a golden seed over there. Don't want to miss that. Hello? Oh. I must have... There must be a trebuchet guy up there that I missed. Let's fix that problem. I feel like I've picked up a lot of golden seeds lately. How many do I have now? Oh, only one? I guess I did my flask thing not that long ago. Alright, pal. You had your say. Okay, anyway. So instead of going through that giant arch, actually, if I want to go south, I've missed my turn. Well, okay, I'll just go back then. No problem. But yeah, going through there leads further into the unrevealed area. And I want to stay in the map region for now, at least. And then once I, you know, explore what I have revealed on the map to a satisfactory degree, then I'll decide whether I want to go off the map, east or west. Sorry, east or west. There we go. Four-toed Foulfoot. What about you guys? Didn't have too much to say, it would seem. What's going on here? What? Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. No. Oh. What a mean trick. Is he still chasing? Oh my god. Okay, this is his limit. Good god. That freaking scared me. Alright, well. Oh, I see the Guidance of Grace. I will rest. Look at me, I'm covered in blood. Alright. What are these guys up here doing? Are they guarding some cave or something? No, they're just digging. Always with the digging. There's some lightning happening. I wonder if that lightning hits you, if it does damage. Check out this place. Oh. Black Knife Assassin. Okay. I meant to hit B, or I mean I did hit B, but the way that my hand was on the controller, I hit R2 by accident, right when I hit B, and I ended up, I hit R2 slightly before I hit B, so it didn't register a roll. Actually, let me hit him. Let's just get Birdie out. Come on, Birdie. I almost did it again. Ah! Now this guy does stagger. Well, I guess depending on what attack he's doing. Whoa! Get him, Birdie. Woo! This guy's all over the place. Oh my god. Just out of range. Get away from me, dude. Okay. I need to be watching my stamina, my green. My green management was terrible right there. Ah! Those are the first normal attacks I've even done to this guy. Whoa. Okay, no. Birdie, thank you so much. That was a perfectly timed hit from you, Birdie. Enemy felled, nice. Black knife. Probably a dagger, right? Yeah. Dagger once belonging to one of the assassins who murdered Godwin the Golden on the night of the Black Knives. A ritual performed on the oddly misshapen blade imbued it with the power of the stolen Rune of Death. Unleash the power of the Rune of Death to fire off a blade-like projectile. In addition to dealing immediate damage, the blade reduces the enemy's maximum HP and continues to wear down HP for a while. Wow. What do we have here? I need to get that stupid torch off my back. Sainted Hero's Grave. With the stone sword key door. I need 2,500. Let's see. That might not be exactly enough. There we go, 30 vigor. How many stone sword keys do I have now? 4? Yeah, I can spare one. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what that enemy was, but I expected it to be a lot worse. Crimson Seed Talisman. Crimson colored talisman pattern after an Erd Tree seed. Boosts HP restoration from the Flask of Crimson Tears. The Erd Tree was once perfect and eternal, and thus was it believed that Erd Tree seeds could not exist. Huh. Shadow bathes in light and knows weakness. Shadow bathes in light and knows weakness. I don't know what that means. Okay, already we have 2 paths. What? Hello? Be wary of up. What, this guy right here? Easy. Do something. Oh my god. Get over here. Okay. I cannot seem to hit him. He has a some kind of effect on him. Here, come stand in this thing. There you go. That must have been what that message was referring to. So I guess that'll be a mechanic throughout this cave. I'm sure that won't be super irritating. Oh god. There's no light around here. Or no, I guess there's one over there, huh? Who's ringing that bell? You. Alright. That's a dead end, right? Yep. Didn't expect trap, therefore praise the message. Where's the trap? Where's this trap? Decoy ahead, be wary of down, but try down. This is gonna fall, right? Like, almost certainly. Lanedale Soldier Ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Spirits of soldiers, each equipped with a spear and a great shield. The soldiers of Lanedale fight their battles defensively during the Shattering. They were the ramparts that fortified the royal capital. Okay. I actually wanted to, like, trigger the drop and then roll out of the way so I could drop at my own discretion, but... Ah! Okay. Goodness me. That's some trap. Is that all that's down here, I guess? Seems to be. Is this a door? What is this? Oh, there's a lever. Oh my god. This looks awful. Get away from me. How dare you? I'm not too worried about these things. They kind of let you run by them. Okay, now this guy is a bit more concerning. Just kidding. Get away from me. Is this the boss door? So I actually need to find a lever for that, huh? This is some catacomb. Okay. What's this room? Oh! Oh, for... I'm not dealing with that. Is he still following me? Okay, hopefully he went back home. Because that is like one of the enemies, one of the few enemies in the game that I will just refuse to fight at any given time. I'm not doing it. I don't even know if I've ever killed one of those before. But wait, I need to find the lever. Okay, maybe he won't still be there. Oh, he's certainly still here. Good God. I was hoping he went aggro. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he didn't aggro. Alright. So what's going on in here? Is this where the lever is? I won't be able to attack this guy. Hold on. I need to bring this guy over to a light. Come on, dude. I wonder if he'll fall off this bridge. If I jump off the side, will he follow? Yes. Alright. Just keep coming. Beautiful. Oh, are you serious, dude? Okay, well, there's another light. Oh, wait, no, there wasn't. There was not another light, was there? I was gonna say there was another light over here, but I actually don't think there was. It was just the door and then that ladder. Okay. That's a problem. Yeah, there's no light here. It's weird then that he stopped, that he didn't want to go any farther. Because I don't see another way to... I don't know where else I could get him to get into the light. This is like the only place. Let me try again. Yes, okay. Oh, but see, now he's going back. Come on. Keep running. What, are you scared? Just a little farther. Yes! Since he's out of his like designated area, his AI is not very aggressive. Beautiful. Oh, and that opened the boss door. Okay. Let's go check it out. A very interesting but kind of brief catacomb, I guess. Thankfully I don't have to worry about killing that thing. Alright, what do we got? Stake of America, good. I was hoping there would be one. Oh my god. I should have just ran by. I don't know why I even like hesitated. Alright. Let's see what we got. There's a Stick of America, so first try is not too big of a deal. You again. Alright. Birdie. Ow. The one in Limgrave I have been saving. I guess we're doing this one. Ah! Yeah, I only need to do that Ash of War whenever he's distracted. Birdie, look out! Oh, I thought it was going to be an AoE. I guess not. Ooh. Oh, God. Saw that coming. Birdie. Thank you. Oh, dang it. Stay back, stay back. Oh, Birdie killed him! Birdie! Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff. Birdie, that was amazing. Legendary Ashen Remains. Spirit of Kristoff, an honorable knight of Lanedale who was also a devout worshipper of the ancient dragons. His skills strike down foes with thunderbolts, the dragon's weapon of choice. After the first defense of Lanedale, Kristoff earned the hero's honor of Erdtree Burial for the feat of capturing Godefroy the Grafted. Godefroy. Wow. That was a cool little catacomb. Birdie came in clutch. That was amazing. That was awesome. Okay, I actually wanted to go back to the site of grace. Now I have to wait on this stupid elevator and then ride it all the way back. Grr. Elevator. Back down. I guess I could have just teleported to the site of grace that wasn't that far from here whenever I was running from the lion. Oh well, we're here now. Alright. I need 5 more thousand-ish. I keep burning through all my my stuff. Do I need to be... I feel like my endurance is low. My mind isn't all that high either. I'll think about... Maybe I'll get my arcane up to like 35 or 40 or something like that, and then I'll do like endurance or mind or something. Okay. I guess let's resume. Actually, tell you what, let me just to like, that was just a total waste of time. I should have just done this from the get-go. But I'm just going to go back to this site of grace, just so that if I die further on in my exploration, it doesn't take me back down into that cave. Where was that site of grace? I guess it was before this lightning. It's farther away than I thought. Oh well. I would rather spawn over here than back in that cave. So I'll rest here, and then I'll resume heading in that direction. Yeah, okay, we're good to go.